Assalamu alaikum. By heart Quran with Nargis, Surah Al-Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Lesson 4, first ayah of Surah Al-Fatiha. It is very important to seek refuge and say Basmalah. The meaning of Isti'Aathah is asking for refuge or protection. When the reader says A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim, and when you read the Quran, seek refuge with Allah from the rejected Satan. Surah An-Nahl, ayah number 98 says about this. فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. And come to Basmalah. He who says Bismillah, he said the Basmalah. The proper way to say the Basmalah is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So it is necessary to read it before the beginning of every surah of the Quran, with the exception of Surah Tawbah. And in A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim, A'udhu and not A'udhu. A'udhu, not A'udhu. Okay. And in billahi and not billahi, which is not correct. Billahi, billahi and not billahi. Ash-shaytani and not ash-shaytanu. Noon has kasr. So in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Bismillahi, the scene has sofir quality, which means literally it means the whistle sound, which means the natural occurrence of a whistle like sound which is emitted while pronouncing the letters. So these letters, there are three letters have this quality, that is Sin, Sod, Za. Sin, Swad, Za. So its applied definition is sharpness in the sound of a letter which is produced from it transversing through a tight passage. So Bismillah, Bismillah. Okay. Then in Bismillah, Allah here, the lam in the word Allah can be pronounced in two ways. That is, first one is tafkhim, that is with a full mouth, Allah. That is when a fatha or dhamma appears on the letter before the word Allah, then the lam in the word Allah is pronounced heavily with a full mouth. For example, Qul huwallahu ahad and not Qul huwallahu, which is not correct. Qul huwallahu ahad. Rasulullah and not Rasulullah, which is not correct. Rasulullah. Qul huwallahu ahad. Wallahu yuhibbul muhsinin. Wajhullah. Okay. Then the second one is tarqiq with an empty mouth. That is Bismillah. Bismillah is not correct. Bismillah. When a kisra appears on the letter before Allah, then the lam in the word Allah is pronounced lightly with an empty mouth. Bismillah, Aindillah, Balillah. Okay. Then come to Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Here the letter Ra is sometimes pronounced with heavy, that is tafkhim, and sometimes with tarqiq, which means light. When there is a fatha or dhamma on the letter Ra, it will be pronounced with an full mouth, that is tafkhim. Even when there is shadda sign with it will be pronounced with tafkhim, that is shadda sign on fatha or dhamma. Here Ar-Rahman, shadda is there, fatha is there. So Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, tafkhim. So there are some exceptions for this that we'll study later on the session. And Rahmani, ha, 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 from the mid throat, ha, Rahmani, and not ha, ha. From the middle of the throat, that is wasatul halqa. Two letters emerge, ain and ha. A'udhu, 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 ain, ha. Alhamdu, ar-Rahmani, ar-Rahmani. Okay, and not ar-Rahmani. Ar-Rahmani is not correct. Ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. A'udhu is not correct. A'udhu, a'udhu, dhal, and not zai. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. And let's come to the translation part. That is Bismi. Bismi means in the name, Isma, name. There are various forms are there in Quran, that is Asma, Isma, Asma, Sama, okay. Then Allah of Allah, 2699 times as the proper noun Allah, and 147 times as the noun Ilah. Ilahaka wa ilaha alihata alihatukum Allahumma. Okay. Ar-Rahman. Rahman means the most gracious, the extremely merciful. Rahim. Rahim, the most. Rahman, the most gracious, extremely merciful. And Rahim, most merciful. So Rahman, most gracious. Rahim, most merciful. It is continuously merciful. The occurrence of these two words are there in various forms like Rahima, Arham, Rahma, Marhama, Rahimin, etc. Okay, so say Bismillah before you start or to do anything like studying, sleeping, eating, writing, etc. Okay, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.